What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is gonna be, what if Naruto was the head of his clan? So yeah, let's go. So Naruto is, a child, and he is he is in Hokage's office because an Anvu saved him from a mob of people that was just chasing him. So now Naruto is with Hiruzen. Naruto is 7 years old, and he's asking who is his parents and why did they leave him. As Hiruzen telling Naruto what he always tells him. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. So yeah, Naruto is with his so Naruto is with Hiruzen, and this is where only 25 of Naruto's clan members have survived, including Naruto, and Karen. So yeah, and a bunch of other Uzumaki clan members. So on the day that Kushina was pregnant, someone who was else someone who was just the leader of Naruto's clan, he was like kind of half of Naruto's clan. Like, he wasn't the head of his clan, but yeah, he was kind of just leading his clan to Konoha for now. Oh yeah, just to let y'all know, Karen is with the Naruto, is with the Uzumaki group, and so is Naruto. So yeah, they're there. So Naruto is in Hiruzen's office. They're talking, and this is where an envoy comes, and he says a group of people are at the gates of Konoha, and they want to talk to you. As Hiruzen says, okay, let them in, and we will have a talk. As now the Uzumaki clan are walking in, and everyone is surprised seeing these people, red hair, and Fugaku is looking at them, but this one he sees Naruto with the Rinnegan, as he wants to go up to them and says, how does that kid have the Rinnegan? But he doesn't see how they're in a group, and just in case they might attack him. So he passed. So Fugaku acts like he didn't see anything. So people are seeing how a bunch of red-haired people are walking to Konoha's Hokage office, as now they are in the Hokage's office, as one of the females of the Uzumaki clan sees Naruto, and she smiles at him. And this is when Lord Third says, Naruto, you may leave, we'll talk another time. As this is where the leader of the Uzumaki sits down and says, Lord Third, we would like to have Kushina's child to bring with us. As Lord Third says, and why is that? As he then says, because he is the heir to the Uzumaki clan, and he should be with us, not Konoha. As he then says, why do you think that? Oh yeah, if he also held a meeting with the council and a bunch of other clan heads. So yeah. So one of the council members asks, why should we give you the nine tails? I mean, why should we give you this person's Kushina's baby? As you know, he says he's the heir to the Uzumaki clan, and they want to take him out of Konoha. This is when Hiruzen steps up and says, if you want to take Naruto, the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, then you have to go through all of Konoha to do that. As this is where the leader of the Uzumaki is a little bit mad because he's not letting Naruto, because he's not letting the heir of the Naruto clan, of the Uzumaki clan, have Naruto, as you know, the leader of this clan says, we need an heir and none of us is fit for that job. Yes, there are a few of us who might just be fit for it, but not all of us. So that's why we need the heir of the Uzumaki clan to do that. As he then says, we don't care if he's the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki or not. And this is when the leader of the Uzumaki then says, besides, it's not like Konoha's doing any better. We all know how Jinchurikis are treated. He says we all know how Jinchurikis are treated. They're treated like monsters, and if you're going to treat an Uzumaki like a monster, then we will show you what a real monster is. As everyone is scared because they know how much chakra the Uzumaki clan has, and if they want to, and even if they know it's a few of them, they can destroy half Konoha with their bare hands, if they wanted to. So Hiruzen does want to give Naruto to them, but he's kind of in a knot here, save the village, or he's save the village and give them Naruto, or keep Naruto and risk the village life. As he knows that if they take the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, then they're going to be in a whole lot of trouble, but from other nations and countries. But if Naruto stays, then they won't have a problem with that. This is when Hiruzen, says, why not just stay in Konoha? As the leader of the Uzumaki then says, because Konoha doesn't deserve us to stay in Konoha. We don't like it here. We like to stay in where we belong, in New Whirlpool. As he then thinks, New Whirlpool, huh? Fine then. As Hiruzen then says, no matter what you say or do, you will not have Naruto. As he usually says Nine Tails Jinchuriki instead of Naruto. I'm just saying Naruto. As he let the Naruto part slip out. As he then says, so the boy with the yellow hair is Naruto, As he then says, no, it's another Naruto. Someone else. As he then says, don't lie to me, Hiruzen. I know when you're lying and when you're not. As, the leader of the Uzumaki then says, go get Naruto Uzumaki. And once he is here, once he's with us, we will take him and we will take him to New Whirlpool. As Hiruzen then says, you can't do that, I'll stop you. Now, as the leader of the Uzumaki, his name is Aizawa, because I don't want to keep calling him leader, I want to give him a name, so yeah. His name is Aizawa with red hair. He looks like he hasn't slept in days, but anything other than that, he's actually kind of strong. So yeah. Naruto is being chased by a mob of people as he has blood dripping down from his head to kind of his neck, and he's holding his arm, seeing how it's kind of sprained and he can't really lift it up. And he's barely running away from the mob, seeing how his leg is also sprained as well. Naruto is now with running away from the mob, as this is where two red-headed girls are in front of Naruto. As Naruto looks up at them and he's scared. As one of them goes out and reach for him as he feels like he's just been caught, so to get it over with, Naruto closes his eyes and he prepares to what he thinks to be beaten. As nothing happens, but this female who has red hair just put her hands on him. She has her hand on his head and she yells out, "You dare touch the heir of the Uzumaki clan?" As all of them are stunned, saying, "That's a demon, he's a monster." And this is when she yells out to them, saying, You Konoha citizens and ninjas are really stupid." As they get offended by this and they start asking, "Who are you?" As she says her name and says her last name, Uzumaki. As they then say, "So you're the part of that demon's clan." As she then says, "No, there is no demon clan. The only demons here who monsters are you." As she then does a jutsu, and now all of those people, as well, the other female does some hand signs and she just starts beating the crap out of all of the civilians and ninjas, because that's just how it is for the Uzumaki clan. They have a long chakra reserve, so yeah. This is where the girl that had her hand on Naruto's head says, "Don't worry, Naruto, we'll keep you safe." As she then body flickers all the way to where Aizawa is, and she says, "We have Naruto Uzumaki." But Naruto isn't with her. He is at the front gates of Konoha with the girl that just attacked the citizens. As the citizens of Konoha, that's who he's with, as he's giving the guards of Konoha a stare that if you get close to this boy or do anything, then you're going to die. So the guards are kind of on guard and also scared. This is when Hiruzen then says, "How? Why?" As he says, "We attacked Konoha and took your Jinchuriki because we know how terrible this place is. Not just that, if you keep our symbol, our Uzumaki symbol on your Chunin and Joni's jackets, then if we see an Uzumaki, a person who is not an Uzumaki, who is wearing that symbol, they will die. As he then body flickers all the way to the gate of Konoha with the rest of the Uzumaki clan as they start to walk away. As Aizawa is holding Naruto by the hand, and he says, "Don't worry, Naruto. We'll keep you safe." As he's holding Naruto's hand and he's walking away with Naruto from Konoha, as Naruto is looking back and he sees a crowd of people wondering what's going on, and they're all shouting at Naruto and his clan. And Naruto, being a child still, is wondering what's going on. But he doesn't say anything because he is hurt a lot. Naruto is still in pain, but Aizawa is holding him now, and he also has Aizawa is holding Naruto on his back, and there's a person who is behind Naruto, as Naruto is asleep, and Naruto is being healed while he's sleeping because they know how Jinchurikis are treated. Even though they don't deserve to be beaten half to death like Naruto is. So they took Naruto out of there because they also want their heir of Konoha, of the Uzumaki clan, and also because they also want, not just because of that, because they also kind of want the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki back, because the Uzumaki clan because no one outside of the Uzumaki clan can contain the Nine-Tails, only the Uzumaki clan. So yeah, this is when Naruto is with his clan, as he has woken up. He's in a new place. He's in a room as he sees toys and food on the table. As toys are on the floor and food is on the table, so now Naruto is wondering where he is and what happened. Now Naruto is by himself in a room as Aizawa walks in. As Naruto quickly gets on his guard and he starts to stutter, saying, don't hurt me." As Aizawa looks Naruto in the eye, and he does this, those Konoha ninjas. That's what he says, and he says to Naruto, "Don't worry, Naruto, I won't hurt you." As Naruto says, you won't?" As Aizawa says, "No, Naruto, I won't. We're family." As Naruto eyes widen and says, I'm a part of your family." As he then says, "Well, in a sort of way, yes, Naruto. Me and you are family." As Naruto gets out of the place where he was hiding, because there was a little hole. Well, Naruto's bed was kind of on the side of the wall. His bed was on the side of the wall, but it wasn't fully there. Naruto was hiding behind behind the bed that he was sleeping on. So yeah. Now, and Naruto was scared of the guy that he was with, but seeing how he said he was his family, he's no longer scared. As as Naruto asks, "Are you my dad?" As as Aizawa says, "I'm not your dad, but you can refer to me as a relative of yours, as an uncle." As Naruto knows what an uncle is, so he then says, oh, okay. As we'll have a tiny time skip. Naruto is getting used to all of the other Uzumakis in New Whirlpool and seeing how they're all treating him nicely and stuff. They ask Naruto if he would want them to train him. As Naruto says yes, he would like that. So he gets trained by Ozawa, Naruto, and also a girl named I'll just say Mahuto. So yeah, a girl named Mahuto, and he's also getting trained by Naruto and Aizawa. So yeah. And Karen is also being trained with Naruto, so yeah. As Naruto's clan, he realized that Naruto's clan didn't come alone. They have two other clans with them. They're not Uzumaki clans, but he knows that one of them are for something. As Naruto acts as Aizawa because even though Aizawa said he's sort of like an uncle to Naruto, Naruto sees Aizawa as a father figure of some sort. So yeah. As as Naruto says Aizawa Sensei, I noticed that there's another clan, two other clans aside from the Uzumaki clan, and he says he knows that there's two other clans aside from the Uzumaki clan, and that's it. So this is when Naruto Aizawa chuckles and says, well, there's the reason why there's these two other clans here. You see, one of these clans, there's a clan, I'm just gonna make this clan up, saying this clan is called the Yuto clan, and they're the people who guard the Uzumaki clan. They guard the main house from, well, danger. As Naruto asks, who's the main house? Well, he asks who's the main head of the clan. As he says, Naruto, you're the last and the only main head of the clan. As Naruto eyes widen from what he hold on guys, I need to do something real quick. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My throat was again a little bit dry, so yeah. Now to where I was. Aizawa tells Naruto that the Yuto clan guards the main head of the house of the Uzumaki clan, and he tells Naruto that he's the only one and he's the only main house here. So he won't just be kind of like royalty, but also he'll be kind of the Uzukage and also the heir of the Uzumaki clan. As Naruto is thankful for this, as he says, as he then gives Mr. Aizawa a slight smile, saying thank you. As Aizawa says, glad to help Naruto. Now I'll say Sasuke and Naruto growing up, they had kind of like a friendly relationship. So yeah, they were kind of like friends. So when so they treated so since they were kind of like friends, they treated each other like brothers kind of. So so when Sasuke heard that a bunch of people took Naruto, he said that we need to go get him. But 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 they wouldn't allow Sasuke to do that. So now Sasuke is determined to bring Naruto back to Konoha. So yeah. Now this is when, and seeing how Sasuke felt pretty close to Naruto, he doesn't like when when someone talks bad about Naruto, saying how he's a demon and all that. He tells Sasuke tells them to shut up and you don't know how Naruto's like. So yeah. And Sakura doesn't really like this about Sasuke, but if Sasuke likes it, then she will too. But yeah, seeing how Sakura is a simp for Sasuke, so yeah. Now to where I was, Sasuke was with his mom and dad. So Sasuke was with his mom and dad as they said as Sasuke, me, Susui, and Itachi are going to start training you. As the coup never really happened, seeing how when Lord Fourth was alive, he wanted to have the Uchihas. He kind of felt bad for the Uchiha, seeing how they were being disrespected. So he kind of changed the rules for the Uchiha clan. So yeah. So seeing how even though the fourth Hokage is dead, Lord Third didn't really change anything for the Uchihas, even though Lord Fourth was dead. So Naruto is now being trained by Aizawa, and Sasuke is being trained by his father Fugaku. Naruto, so we have a time skip to where normally it would be the test in Konoha, as everybody in Konoha pass, but over where New Whirlpool is, it's being treated kind of differently. New Whirlpool, it's kind of being treated in a way normal people don't really expect. So New Whirlpool is kind of like a paradise. It's a kind of happy place where all types of kind of people, like they kind of gather around there. So yeah. So instead of Naruto, getting the test for like to become to like have a sensei, that, seeing how he was trained kind of by the age of 7, and seeing how he's already a type of good ninja, Naruto is kind of on the level of, he's on the level of a tuning. Naruto is kind of already on a level of tuning, even though he's the age of 12. Seeing how, Naruto's clan is a clan of powerful ninjas already. So Naruto is being tested to have the Golden Rinnegan, as, there is a sort of seal for this, as only a few people have this. and Naruto is being tested if he's going to have it or not, as Naruto passes all the tests. Naruto has passed all the tests as they're doing the sealing, as they are doing the sealing of Naruto's golden Rinnegan on his arm, on his right arm. So yeah. Now this is where Sasuke is passing the test of Konoha, the thing, and Sasuke is on the team of Sasuke, Sakura, and Sai, and that's that. Sorry about that. So now Naruto is with his. So now Naruto has some sort of golden Rinnegan now, and seeing how Naruto has the golden Rinnegan, he's being trained by Naruto even harder. So okay guys, I'm back. So now Naruto is with Sasuke is now at the bell test as he passes. This is when Sasuke demands, as Naruto would, to be given a more challenging task to do, as this is where, well, a more challenging mission. So this is where I'm gonna kind of end it off. Sorry about that, guys, but I do want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. And if y'all can get this to a certain point, then if y'all can get this to if y'all can get me to 100 to 200 subscribers, then y'all will have another part of this. But if I just decide to do it, then I just decide to do it. So yeah, see you guys later.